Hello, everyone. Welcome to Select Sire's Jerseys Revolution Sire Update. I hope everyone's doing well this spring and survived a long winter in a lot of places. Hope everybody getting anxious to get in the fields and get ready to grow a great summer crop. There's a lot of changes in the jersey proofs this time. We got our first access to multi-breed evaluations. There was a recalculation of BBRs, so bulls changed in which evaluation they were in, or where you thought they might be. This was a one-time adjustment. Hopefully that won't happen again. They have to change more than 4 points going forward to be able to move to different, before they are actually moved between evaluations. So there was some updates to our evaluation. CDCB, everybody had worked on this, and we're certainly glad that the data is out. We're all getting to see it and digest it. It's pretty early in the week. Active AI is not even out yet as we do this wonderful Facebook Live. But we did have 3 new graduates in the Select Sires lineup. 7J1490 OF Ballistic Greg. Like his name, ballistic. He's a ballistic son, out of a dimension, out of a reaction. He comes in at 166 JPI, 548 cheese merit. He's 872 of milk, 56 of fat, 41 of protein, 97 CFP. He's a bull that comes in over 20 on JUI. A bull that's the number 2 JPI proven bull at Select Sires. He's the number 3 cheese merit bull at Select Sires. He's number 5 for milk, number 5 for CFP, number 4 for productive life, number 3 for livability. And if you go on our website and look, you'll see Select Sires has tested a lot of the bulls, not all of them. We're getting there with the Zoetis wellness data. And he's a bull that's 721 DWP dollars, which ranks him really high in Jersey bulls for wellness traits. And you know, he's only minus 0.4 DPR, but a bull that does some things right. 4.8 productive life, number 3 livability bull at Select, number 4 productive life. So he's a nice graduate, Greg, 1490, to add to our lineup as a little different pedigree bull that we needed in the breed. The second graduate I'm going to talk about is 7J1474 Salsa P, a pole bull, a titanium son. You might be wondering who Titanium is. He's a fast track brother to Texas. And he's out of the Venerable from Jars of Clay, bred at Cash Inn out in California. So it's Titanium, Venerable, Mercedes. And he graduates at 160 JPI. He's the number 3 proven bull at SSI for JPI, number 1 pole bull at SSI. He's 71 pounds of fat, 54 protein, 125 CFP. A bull that we don't have his wellness traits yet from Zoetis, but he'll be getting sampled soon. He's a bull that adds some strength at 1.7 on his linear graph. You look at his bar chart on the website sometime, he's a bull that 1.8 in foreudder, 1.9 in rear udder height, and 1.2 in width, and really close on his front teeth placement at 1.6. So another great graduate to add to our lineup. And yes, Brad, there is no Clemson in my background today. It's not football season yet, but the spring game is tomorrow. So I will be taking questions as y'all, if you have any, go ahead and punch them in, and I'll try to get them answered as we move through this. The third graduate is 7J1516 Dynasty. Dynasty's a Pharaoh son, unique pedigree for us, out of a zipper, out of an all-star, a bull that fits a lot of places in the Select Sire family for use, and he's 155 JPI. He's the number 5 JPI proven bull at Select Sires. He's number 3 for milk. His DPR 2.0. He's the number 1 DPR bull at Select. He's a bull that is 4.3 on livability, which makes him number 1 in our proven lineup. He's number 4 for somatic cell. He's over 15 on JUI, and his DWP dollars at 615, and being A2 and BB Kappa casein, this Pharaoh son got heavy use as a young sire because he had really nice sex fertility, and I really expect you'll see that to continue with him. He's available gender selected, he's Robot Pro, he's Feed Pro, and it's nice when you can add 3 graduates to your proven lineup that are all in the top 5 of your JPI bulls in proven bulls. So really happy with these 3 graduates. A few other highlights from today or from Tuesday that we need to mention, and he doesn't need no introduction. He was our high seller last year, set a record for 7J 5004 Chrome, the Critic P son out of the Celebrity, bred at River Valley. He actually added 225 new daughters and was up almost 50 pounds of milk. He's a bull that's now 1217 of milk, 66 of fat, 45 of protein, 111 CFP with a 2.7 somatic cell score. He's the number 3 JPI bull of the breed when Active AI comes out later today, and he's number 1 at Select. He's number 1 for milk in our proven bulls at Select. Number 2 for protein, number 4 for fat, number 3 for CFP, number 3 for productive life. 2.7 on type makes him tied for number 1 with Texas at Select Sires. He's the number 2 JUI bull at Select Sires at 30 JUI. You know, he added 225 daughters, went up 0.1 on PTAT, and went up 3 points on JPI. So he continues to add daughters and move up in his rankings in the breed. A great bull in Chrome. Another proven bull I want to mention today, Oliver P. 7J 1219. The Valentino son that's polled, that's making those customer satisfaction kinds all over the world. He's a bull that's the number 4 PTAT bull at Select. He's a number 5 livability bull at Select. A bull that continues to add a lot of daughters. He does have wellness traits. He's A2 and he's BB Kappa casein. 7J 1484 Perry is a Dazzler son that graduated last time, and he had a nice day. Added several daughters, went up on milk. He's the number 4 JPI bull at Select now. He's the number 4 Cheese Merit proven bull at Select. He's number 3 for DPR in our lineup. He went up 7 pounds of fat and 2 pounds of protein this proof. He's 19 on JUI. He's A2. He just checks a lot of the boxes that makes those customer satisfaction kind. And they're super uddered. We've seen several of them now out in the field. Been really impressed with them as I've gone around. That's 7J 1484 Perry. A bull that we sampled in Canada through our Select Sires Generations partnership. He still carries a 7J stud code. It was back when they were PGAC. Is 7J 1344. Matt, the Irwin son. And what a nice day he had. He gained 1.2 on JUI, 0.2 on type. And he was already known as a type specialist, and I mean, balanced bull all the way around, 2 points of SCR. So we move into this summer breeding. Let's not forget about Matt in the lineup to use to make those customer satisfaction stars. A lot of high type cows have gotten flush to Matt in the last 6 months because people just love the daughters they're seeing. Those 2 daughters from out at Unique Stock Farm, where the Jersey meeting will be a week from tomorrow, out in Alberta, Canada, just super daughters and representatives of what Matt can do. And they've done it for a long time. If you're on Facebook, which that's where this is, so most of you are, make sure you go out and look at Unique Stock Farm and check out those pictures and what the family has to say about those 2 Matt daughters that they're really happy to look at and work with every day. 7J 1038 Valentino needs no introduction, and you wonder why is he talking about Valentino. This bull is older than my son. He was born in 2008, but what a bull he's been for our program. And just in the last couple of weeks, he had a daughter that was grand at the Michigan Spring Show and reserve grand at the Ohio Spring Dairy Expo. So we're getting into seeing him used on those high type cows that people can use. And I think we're going to see a lot more of them coming in the future. Great bull that's A2 and BB Kappa casein and has the production. I made the statement years ago that if anybody was interested in crossbreeding, they should use Valentino on every Holstein cow because he really fits. And what that cross does is magical. We still run a showcase selection program at Select Sires, and we have a couple of proven bulls that are in that showcase selections that I wanted to touch on just a bit. A bull that was one of the first bulls I purchased for Select Sires back in '09, Colton. He's now up. He's number 4 for JUI at Select. He's number 5 for type. He gained 3 points on DPR this time and 1/10 of a point on type. And this is a bull that's got a lot of daughters, but his fertility on his daughters seems to be increasing. When the industry trend was down, him gaining 0.3 really was something to point out, I thought. And he's a bull that's, his sex semen has done well, and you'll see a lot of show winners out of him. Our national grand champion last year was out of him. From our accelerated lineup, 14J670 Lemonhead. He gained almost a point on JUI this time, 0.8, and added almost $1,000 to his production proof. A bull that's right at 500 DWP. He's a great SCR bull. Now he's 23.8 on his JUI. He's available in access sexed ultra semen. He's robot ready. Just a nice group of bulls in the Select lineup. When you look, Select has 17 proven bulls in the Select brand for our customers worldwide, and not a bull in the proven lineup that is JX now. Those bulls, when they move to the multi-breed evaluation, don't look as favorable as they did. And we have some still in our genomic ranks, and we hope those will do well. We think they're more fairly evaluated at this point. So we're really excited about the proven lineup at Select Sires and what those customer satisfaction stars are doing. I want to talk about a few genomic young sires at this time that rank well inside of Select, and bulls that I want to make you aware are available. The first one is from a Jersey Lamb partnership, 7JE 1657, Hilmar Viceroy, Miami. He's a Viceroy out of a Ven, out of a Sparky. Everybody loved the Sparkies years ago, and this Viceroy son comes in at 185 JPI, 1250 of milk. He's 107 CFP, 2.9 on his cell count, plus 0.6 on DPR. He's a touch over 20 for JUI. He's A2. He's been a sire father for us, so you'll see some Miami sons coming in to the Select program, hopefully. They'll be born later this year. Just a bull that we're really excited, 1657 Miami. From the AG lineup, a bull I want to hit on is 14J725 Regency Casino. He's out of the Premier Son of Macau, that's 93 points. He's the Regency out of the Premier, back to Circus. He's a bull that's 452 pounds of milk. He's plus SCR, 26.5 on his JUI, 2.1 on type, and he's 422 on Dairy Wellness Profit dollars, DWP dollars. He's A2 and BB. Another bull that just got released this winter, a bull that's in the lineup, is 7JE 1699 JX Pine. He's a 6. He's a Frisco son, so it comes from Harris on the Frisco, out of a Dimension, out of an Action from Allum Farms Partnership in California. He's a bull that checks a lot of boxes for a lot of places. He's 182 JPI. He's 580. A 100 CFP, 2.92 somatic cell, 1.2 DPR. He's 29.9 on his JUI, and he's an A2 bull. So a bull that's number 5 for young bulls at select for JPI, number 10 for cheese merit, number 8 for DPR, number 3 for type, and number 4 for JUI. So he's got high JPI, high merits, high type, high udders. It's a bull that I really think can do a lot of great things. From our AG lineup, a bull that's available sexed only, 614 JE 1712, Butkus. He's a 4, JX Butkus 4. He's a familiar son, but he's 202 JPI, 718 cheese, 144 CFP, and he's only minus 0.3 DPR, break-even DPR on that much CFP. Pretty impressive bull, a bull we have used as a sire father. He is A2A2 and BB Kappa casein. From the select program, 7J1617, Kiowa, JX Kiowa 6P, a pole Baltazar son, out of a Nikon, out of a headline. He's a bull that's the 10th high type bull at select. He's the 10th for JUI at select in our young bulls, and he's polled. He's 1,035 of milk, 93 CFP. He's over 23 on JUI and polled. Bull that's been a great sire father for us from our Jersey Land partnership that's available sexed only, 507 JE 1722. JX Dashel 6. He's a Viceroy out of an excellent commissioner out of a Milton, bred at Avalanche there in West Texas. He's 195 JPI. He's 689 cheese merit. He's a bull that's 1252 of milk, 133 CFP. So he's the number 1 JPI bull available at select sires. We have one higher that we're making some sons out of that'll be available probably in our August run. He's the number 1 cheese merit dollar bull at select sires. He's the number 3 CFP young bull at select sires. So a Viceroy out of a 90-point commissioner, great JPI, 0.5 on DPR, huge merits, and a bull that just checks a lot of boxes, and I think you're going to see a lot of in our program moving forward. We've got a couple bulls that won't be in your directory, but are going to be released in May. 507J 1726 Starlord. He's a Craze son. He's out of a P-Flex, out of a Determinant. He's a part of our Jersey Land partnership. He's 174 JPI, 579 cheese, 25 JUI, and right at 100 CFPs, 97. He's A2A2. So remember 1726 Starlord and look for his information in May when he gets released. And for our AG product line to look forward to, Starlord's been a sire father for us, by the way. Another bull that's been a sire father for us is 614J 1736 Hidalgo. He's a World Cup, so he does have a 6 after his name. No JX, just a 6. Out of a Dazzler, out of a headline. He's a bull that's 186 JPI, 623 cheese merit. He's a bull that's 2.89 on somatic cell, 1.4 on DPR, 25.8 on JUI with 2 points of type, and a bull that's A2A2. So a lot of different bulls coming, a lot of bulls that had a nice days this time. I think our lineup you can see is rather big. We have a lot, something for everyone. I see Anthony said he's got several 7J 1503 daughters calving in, and they like them. That's Ronaldinho. He's a nice bull. He's got a lot of daughters in his proof, but he stayed on our super sampler list because he doesn't have many type daughters in his proof. So that's the reason he and Pogba both stayed on the super sampler side, even though they have milking daughters, because they don't have, Pogba has no type information and Ronaldinho has very little at this point, but they are calving in well. Another bull, I think, I'm just getting reports calving in well, 7J 1528 Disco. Disco has been a mainstay in our lineup forever. His dam went excellent, third lactation, great cow family, deep cow family. And he's a bull they're starting to calve in. I've gotten reports from 4 different people now about how much they like them. Got a couple pictures of them just fresh. They look super uddered. People can't believe how great the 4 udders are on them. On a production bred bull like this, he just really seems to be doing things right. Remember to ask any questions if you've got them. Got another one here. Did Milton or Salsa P make the proven lineup? Well, you were late. We did graduate Salsa P. He's one of our 3 graduates, Anthony, so appreciate that question. He looks great. Milton did not, but Salsa P is a great addition to our lineup. Looks great. Jason, you're asking about Zup, 7J1654. He's a bull that's available. We reevaluate our lineup every proof run, but young bulls that weren't super samplers before, we have to build some inventory before we can get them in, but he's a bull that I think will probably go into that super sampler state and be an actively marketed one probably midsummer. So that's 1654 Zup's position at the moment. A lot of interesting times in the Jersey world. Really happy with the way the Select Sires lineup looks and what we have to offer. We've got a lot of interesting bulls that'll be coming out this summer. We have a lot of interesting bulls for you to have today to utilize, and 17 proven bulls in our lineup, most we've had in several years actually. Really excited about the diversity and what those bulls bring to the table for customer owners with proven genetics that we know what they are, you know what to expect. So I don't see any more questions. If anybody has any, please reach out to me either by email at hlutz@selectsires.com or feel free to give me a call on my cell phone. Be more than happy, or reach out. Love to visit with you. If we don't have any more questions, I appreciate everybody coming out today. Appreciate the time you took out of your day to listen to this update. And thanks for your support of Select Sires.